Let people get on.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Good morning, everyone. This is Barbie at Authorized Back and Sew in Fresno, California. Before I get started about today, I'm going to give everyone a chance to get logged on. And we will be answering questions today. So if you have any questions, just type them in and we will get those answered. We're
We got 4 people.
okay.
On.
7. Okay. Everybody get logged on. Today's going to be a very special day.
Very chilly day outside.
Yeah, foggy day. Oh my gosh. It was so foggy in Kingsburg.
So what did you think of preview party?
I loved preview party. Oh my gosh. I think it's the biggest preview party we've ever had. There, yes, over 200 people. It was crazy, but it was a really good day.
A lot of good information for all our upcoming classes.
Yes, a lot of information was put out there. We do have our books in the store with our classes listed. So if you were unable to come to preview party, come on into the store and pick up your book. And you will have club classes listed in there, sewing classes, embroidery classes, all the fun things we have going on at Authorized Vac and Sew. So come in and pick up your book if you weren't at preview. Okay. And how many people do we have on?
22.
All right. So I'm going to get started. So today's a very special day on our Thumbs Up Thursday. I'm going to tell you about a couple of things that we have going on at the store. And then our actually our Thumbs Up Thursday is pre-recorded with a special guest. Veronica and Kaye Riolo are doing a video today for you. It's very informative. So I hope you stay tuned in because we are going to be doing our drawing at the end. So don't leave us. Stay with us.
Don't blink.
Okay. Yeah, don't blink. But like I said before, we will be answering questions. So you can still type in questions. And if we don't answer them during the recording, we will answer them afterwards. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right here. So what I want to talk about, if you did not come to preview party, we have 2 really big classes going on this quarter, and I'm excited about it. One of them is, it is called On Wander Lane. So it is going to be a block of the month club that you will be in, and we're doing 13 sessions. So you don't want to miss this one. I was really excited when Cindy came to me and asked me if I wanted to do it. So every month, what this club will include is you're going to come in, you're going to learn how to do the block, and we are doing it 2 different ways. So Cindy and I have teamed together, and she is showing her way of applique, and I'm showing my way of applique. I'm going to be using the scan and cut to cut out the fabric pieces. So you will also be there to learn that. If you've never cut out fabric, you'll see how easy it is, how fun it is. And I will go over how I get those pattern pieces into the scan and cut to cut out. And then I have a little surprise for the girls that own the Luminaire. The blocks are 12 by 12. The embroidery design's a little bit smaller, but you do need a large hoop for this project. I have digitized On Wander Lane the block. So for those of you that own the Luminaire, I'm going to give you the digitized design. I'm just throwing that in there for you. So that's my little gift to you for joining us for the year. But this is the one that I did. Oh, I always get it mixed up which side to go to. So I did this. All the blanket stitch on here is done in the hoop. The other way is you will just use your sewing machine and do your blanket stitch around your pieces or whatever decorative stitches you want to do. It's a lot of fun. I find it very relaxing just to sit at the sewing machine and go around my pieces too, just like in the hoop. So you're going to get a choice. But when you join this club for the month, you're going to get your package of fabric. That is all the fabric for that month's project. You're also getting, which is really exciting, is you're getting the book. And in the book, you have all different projects that you can make. So it's a plus. It's just got some really fun projects. You can do pot holders. You can do little banners that hang on a small quilt stand. And also, to keep track of all your stuff, we are giving you the storage box that's going to hold all the months of your quilt blocks. And not only are you getting that, but every month that you come in with your finished block, we are going to put you in a drawing. And in that drawing, whoever's name is drawn at the end of the year is going to get their quilt quilted. How exciting is that? So it's, there's lots of good reasons to come to this class. You're going to learn a lot. The 13 sessions is $449 for the year. That comes out to like $35 a month. And you get the book and the kit and the storage box and all the knowledge of how to have a successful block. So I do hope you sign up before the class gets full. We're getting there. So give us a call, go online, get signed up. Also, this our special guest today, she did one of Cindy's classes, and it's the photo to fabric class. And she's going to be talking about that. And, sewing means a lot to people. It's a great outlet. So Kaye is going to go over what this has done for her. And the photo to fabric is a great class. It's amazing that you can take a picture and produce it in fabric. It is just crazy. It's great learning from Cindy. That class is $499, and she's offering the class on May 30th through the 31st and June 1st, 3rd, and 4th. So get signed up for that class. Everybody that has taken it has come back and retaken the class from her because it is so much fun to learn. It's just amazing what you can do with fabric. So from there, I am going to turn it over to our pre-recorded with Veronica and Kaye. Stay tuned. Yes.
For Wonderlane, do the
Yes.
customers know that they're going to be getting a total of 12 books, so one book each month along with one kit?
I did mention the book, but maybe you didn't quite understand that. You will get a book each month with your fabric kit because there are 12 books for the whole year. And like I said, in that book, there's all kinds of patterns. So it's a fun book.
And Barbie, we do have a question.
Yes.
Carolyn is asking, if I don't have the luminaire or scan and cut, can I still do it?
Oh, of course you can. Yes, because there's other ways to do it besides using the scan and cut and the luminaire. So it's open to everybody. We're just going to show you all your different options of how to do a block. So we want to cover everything.
We have a promotion right now that if they buy a Stellaire, they do get a free scan and cut or printer if she wants to come on in and check it out.
Oh, so we have promotions going on where you can, if you purchase the Stellaire, you get a free scan and cut or the fabric printer. So, there's no reason not to do this. So come on in and see us. Okay, so do we want to go to our pre-recorded video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, good morning. Veronica Hitter here with Authorized Back and Sew here in Fresno, California. And I am so excited to introduce to you, and some of you know, you've met Kaye in class before, but this is Dr. Kaye Riolo.
Hi.
And I asked her to come on here with me. I wanted to talk about a few things. Number one, Dr. Kaye Riolo, you
Call me Kaye.
You saved my life. You changed my life.
I did not save your life.
You did. You did. I'm telling
you.
You really did. But you made such a big difference in my life. And I wanted to share with our viewers how that happened. To be honest, first of all, if you listen through this whole thing, it will be really great, I promise you. You could win a $50 gift card. So that's my bribery for listening to
okay. We're paying them to listen to us.
Yeah, you have to wait till the very end. And then if you type in the special word, then you will get a a $50 gift card. You could possibly win a $50 gift card to Authorized Vac and Sew. Okay. All right. So let's go back to this. So I have been on a journey. And you know my journey. I've been on a journey for probably the last 2 years. Been going to some fitness retreats and just working on eating better and making more healthy choices.
Getting up early for your personal trainer.
Getting up early for the personal trainer, and then I started doing Pilates and all of that. And then I had decided that I had come to a point with my breast implants that through menopause, they got bigger and they just kept getting bigger and bigger after I got them in my 30s. And I decided I'm just going to be really real with everybody because I've had some messages. I've had some Facebook messages of, are you okay?
Aw.
They're asking if I'm okay because they think I've lost like all this weight. And then, of course, I had taken some time off. And I am okay. I'm actually
more than okay.
better than I've ever been.
You are great.
To be honest with you, I'm happily married and I have great friends. And my friend happens to be the best plastic surgeon, I believe.
I'll always do my best.
I'm going to tell you right now, after I tell my story, we do have the best plastic surgeon in the entire state of California that I know of. And if you live local and you want to maybe make a change like I did, this is the person that you want to go to. So anyway, when I was doing these Facebook Lives, I hated doing them because all I saw was boobs. I'm sorry, but that's all I saw in any of the Facebook Lives. I just saw that. And I kept thinking, how can I take care of this? And I knew I needed to. So I went to Kaye and I didn't know what I wanted to do. And Kaye said, I can deflate them.
Because they're saline.
Because they were saline. And I was like, you can deflate them. Okay. So I went into her office. I called her like 3 times before I did it.
Well, it's important to talk it through.
I know. And all these questions.
The decision making is a process.
She knew I was scared. And so anyway, I went in there and I was so comfortable. Your office is just beautiful. And your team is just
a great team.
I love your team. And it was not a big deal. You just numbed the area and pulled out the saline. And because they were saline, she was able to get it out of there. And I went home and I showed my husband, Ralph, and my husband and I said, you know what? We're not going to put back breast implants. I'm just going to take them out and do a lift. So that's what I did. And a lot of people then thought I had lost a lot of weight after you drained them.
Because that's what really shows.
Yeah. And of course, I felt like I lost a lot of weight too, because I was like, my back and my shoulders were standing up taller. And I felt like just such a weight off. And everybody kept thinking, gosh, you've lost so much weight. And I'm like, no, I really haven't lost that much weight. It was getting rid of this part right here.
It changed your proportions.
It changed proportions. And so then I was like, okay, right on. So I, made the decision to get them out. And then you did the lift. And then the next day, Ralph and I were looking at them and he said, Veronica, you look so much better. Better.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
I started looking at everything you did and just the way you stitched and all that. And I was remembering why I chose you. And I was like, okay, I remember this because my daughter kept trying to get me to go to Dallas. Her best friend is a plastic surgeon and she's got a couple of good friends that are really good there. And I was like, I don't need to go to Dallas. I have Kaye here. Because I saw what you made in class. Can we show them what you made in class? This was the determining factor. When you choose somebody, you really want to be able to trust somebody. And I said, Kaye, this is a 5-day class you took. And this is being offered again. This is called, go ahead and tell them.
This is Cindy Thompson's photo to fabric class.
Let's show them let's show them the photo.
You'll grab that.
Yes. This is the photo that inspired you from the very beginning when you bought your sewing machine.
Yes.
That you wanted to turn this into fabric.
And the instructions were to try to reproduce it as realistically as possible and authentically as possible. So I had some of the fabrics ready, and then those 5 days I would go back and look for a better red for the dress or something.
You picked the perfect dress. Okay, I'm going to roll it back towards your way. And I just want you to see, I don't know, can we go a little closer like that? I just want you to see all of this is fabric that she cut out and she fused on. And as I watched her day by day in this class, I said, okay, you're the one that's going to do the surgery on me.
Your surgery did not take 5 days.
No, I was in and out. It was awesome because they put me to sleep and then I woke up and I said, am I done?
Yeah, you lose all sense of time.
They said, yeah, you're done. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. Can I go now? Anyway, that class is actually coming up again. There's a 5-day class. I think it's in May. And I think you had missed like 2 classes, didn't you?
That class is what got me here. So probably 3 years ago, I had a 30-year-old Bernina sewing machine that I hadn't used other than to repair a few seams for 30 years. And I went to do another repair and my machine didn't work.
Yeah.
So I carried in to get it fixed. And you're in this new store compared to when I'd last seen you. And there are all these classes going on. And I ran into one of your students, and I think maybe she's a teacher too.
No, Tess Costa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of our, she's a customer and a student and a friend.
Student.
Yes.
Okay. So she says, come see what we're doing. And it was Cindy's class. And someday I would like to retire. And I'm thinking, well, what will I do in my retirement? Because
you better get in with her before she retires.
No time soon. But I need that. And I love that sense of, working away on something and then standing back and saying, aha. And so, and I've always sewn a little bit. So anyway, I saw Cindy's class and I said, oh my God. Oh, because what I was going to do in retirement was sculpture, but I don't know anything about sculpture. So I was going to have to go learn how to do sculpture. And I thought, I can do this because I can do fabric and I can sew and I can iron and glue. And so that inspired me. So that very day I bought my first sewing machine.
You did. I
spent time with Mary and Barbie and chose a sewing machine. And I started coming to your classes, which I love. I gained a family coming here.
You did.
I would come to the classes and meet the same students over and over, or at least an overlap of them, and all of the employees that I now know by name and know personally. And
we gained a family member.
Yeah. Well, and I gained a whole family.
Mm-hmm.
So from that, I now have just about one of every type of machine that I might need someday when I don't have a surgery yet.
When you retire.
I think I don't need it yet. But yeah, so that's what got me started on my next chapter, which will be art, quilts or sewing or something like that.
You have a whole studio. So when you want to go to that, and you have all the right equipment.
Right.
Yeah. And you have all the right equipment in your business as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I know we wanted to talk about sewing and how it really changed your life. And I know you talked to me about that personally, how sewing changed your life. And it will, and it can. It's an amazing life skill. It can take you so many different ways and directions, but equipment is so important. When I go into your med spa, you have a med spa too.
A steam med spa.
A steam med spa. So, people talk about my skin. Well, if you want good skin, you go to a med spa and you get yourself taken care of. So anyway, because I have horrible skin. I grew up in Florida and I grew up on a boat fishing and always at the beach. And back in the day when you used to put that baby oil and iodine. I mean, I'm an Irish girl. Like, what was I thinking, But I've had to work on my skin, and the med spa is what works best for me in trying to get my skin under control. And you're also a plastic surgeon, so I think that's amazing as well. And then you had also talked to me, you consulted with me prior to the surgery. I said, I've been really working hard at exercising and eating right. And I really want to lose weight. I want to lose a little bit of weight before I have the surgery. And you offer that service as well in your med spa as well too. Yes, exactly. So, she has it all. Just like we have it all here in Authorized Back and Sew. I mean, if you want the right sewing store and you want the right team that's going to help you be successful.
And the counseling of which is right for me. Which is the right machine, which is the right machine, which is for
I
you,
thought we were talking about
which
men.
is the right. I have to say, we've done a little counseling together too. Thank you, Veronica.
Hey, you got the right man down, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. He was worth waiting for.
I'm sorry, but it's so true. We talk about more than just sewing in this sewing store. And,
women.
you guys are my, all of my customers become like very personal with me. I'm sure the same thing with you too.
It is the same for some, especially the people that I see every few months for neurotoxin and fillers. It's like the same relationship that you have with a massage therapist or a hairstylist, that you know them and you know what's going on in your life, or how was your trip to see your granddaughter.
Absolutely.
There's a camaraderie there.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think, the community in Fresno, period, is just like that. I mean, that's what I've grown to love Fresno for, is that it's real people, it's hardworking people that live here.
Right.
Do we have the perfect community? No, I don't think there's any perfect community out there, but the people here is what's driven me to make such a big store. And so, I've never had such a large store, nor did I ever think thought I would. And you probably have a much larger, you've grown your business
I've grown too.
As well. Yeah.
In terms of space and modalities and employees. Yeah.
Absolutely. And your team is just amazing.
They
but
are great.
Also, it's a great team. But also, again, I look at your equipment. I look at your chairs. I look at everything in your place. And it's a place I would want. I feel comfortable. I felt comfortable coming to you.
Good.
And again, it started with, if you really want a good plastic surgeon, you look at the way they cut and they whittle. I watched I just saw the way you cut, and I watched your hands and the perfection of the cutting. And I thought, that's the way she's going to be in the surgery
I thought
room.
you were going to mention my sewing too, because I'm always the last one out of class.
True.
You can listen to the speed of the sewing machines, and mine's going. Everybody else is going.
Well, you are a perfectionist.
I'm a perfectionist. It's a blessing and a curse. But
it is not a curse. Trust me, it is not a curse. And you are perfect for what you do. And I'm so glad that your profession and my business collided, and your hobby collides as well too. So I think that's really neat.
Yeah. It's been a good fit.
Yes, we have been a great fit. And I wanted to share that with my customers, because my AVS family out there, as much as I care about you, I know you care about me. And so when I don't mind the messages, I believe that you should stay on the front end of anything of people's concerns, because I know you care, and that's why you're asking. But I'm doing better than ever. And I'm telling you, if you have, I'm encouraging you that if you have, something that needs to be taken care of, and it fits in line with needing someone like Kaye, I encourage you to give them a call and just go in there and talk and consult, because I think I went in there like twice. I think I went in, and a lot of times here too, I was like, Kaye, Kaye. I kept saying,
we're whispering in between the threads.
I was like, how big these are.
Well, I'm usually the same way. There's a scene here and a scene here, and it kind of does this.
remember you
Other
telling
listeners
me.
are probably wondering what we're talking about.
I remember you telling me too. You go, that's a lot. You hide that well. I was like, yeah, I do. Anyway, I know Victoria's about dying over here, but hey, it's important to be real.
Yeah.
That's all we have in life is just to be real. And that's what I wanted to accomplish today, and also
Thank you.
encourage people to go and see you because you deserve all the business in the world.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
I presume the people who are watching already know that they should go see you too, because they're watching.
Yeah. Come see me.
Yeah.
Come see Mary. Come see any of the staff here.
Uh-huh.
Sherry, Mark. I mean, my goodness, Barbie. I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
Well, and you compliment my staff, and I have to say the same thing about yours. I mean,
Well, yeah.
really, everyone is wonderful and knowledgeable and kind and considerate and helpful, fun.
Treat you like family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what we do. So that's what we're talking about today. And if you're interested in that photo to fabric class that encouraged
I
Kaye,
highly recommend it.
yes, it is excellent. Cindy Thompson is a real artist. She is just fantastic. Special. Can we show some of the? Let's show some of the other students' work.
Like here's Tess.
Oh, there's Tess. That's the one that walked you around the store.
Yeah, that's what she was doing the day that I came in.
Yes.
And when I saw it, it was just a black and white outline sketch, like a coloring book page, where she transferred it from the photo to the tracing paper. Look at that.
That was a trip to Disney World with, I guess, her two girls.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
What's the next one?
We have this cable car.
Cable
that's
car.
nice.
Isn't that beautiful? I can't tell which one
I
is
was
the
going to say
photo
the
and
same
which
thing.
one is the
Sometimes it's really hard
fabric.
to say. That person was in my class.
Mhm.
That's gorgeous.
Mhm.
I think that was Roseanne.
Oh, yes, Roseanne.
Oh, and then I think this one was Verna, if I'm not mistaken.
Verna, our
That's
very
really
own
pretty,
Verna.
yeah.
And then all of that, if you look at that, that's all texturized. She did, what do they call that? Confetti.
Right. Put the confetti inside the tool.
So when you
Mhm.
see it, it's
It's
three-dimensional.
three-dimensional.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's even prettier. In
I know. I
person.
wanted to do another one with trees in it after I saw how she did the
Exactly.
trees
It's
in the multiple
gorgeous.
colors. But first, I should finish the one I started. I don't know if we said that it's not finished yet.
It's not finished yet.
5 days was not enough.
It's a project. Yeah. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I think this is Schoolhouse, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then Liz did such a great job on her.
Oh my
Aw.
gosh. Was that Liz?
Yes, Liz Baltheda.
Yes.
She was in class with you.
She was in class with me too.
Oh
Mhm.
my goodness. That is beautiful, Liz.
Yeah, that sunset looked really cool.
Very cool.
And then I think this one was another one from last
Mhm.
year.
Mm-hmm.
That patron saint. She looks
Gorgeous.
And
And then
then
Rhino.
Oh,
was
that's
from our class, too.
Francis.
Mhm.
Mhm. This one was cool.
Oh, that's
I love that.
Nancy. Isn't that
And how they added the
gorgeous?
sails to the.
But see, that's Nancy Dam did that one, and that's Cindy Thompson, the
Mhm.
instructor.
Mhm.
That was her encouraging her to do that, and it really turned out great. But Cindy will help you. She's an
Mhm.
artist. She'll help you get that extra flair.
And she's
You know?
very patient.
Very,
Very patient.
very, and she
And she
loves
taught us
her
a
art.
lot of different techniques, a lot of different ways to paint onto the fabric. And
Yeah, you do
stitch
painting
the
and
trunk and branches of those trees. Yeah, it was a lot of modalities, not just fabric.
exactly.
Fabric.
Exactly. So very, very cool. And I think we're not going to do the word on the pre-record, right? I'm going to hop on here,
Mhm.
right? Okay. I'm going to hop on that Thursday, this next Thursday, and we'll decide who gets to win this $50 gift card. Maybe it
Lucky
could be you if
you.
you're watching, Kaye.
Yes.
You just have to put that special word in.
Okay.
I'm not
Are
going
you
to
not
tell
going
you.
to tell me today? I'm here and sitting here. I don't get to know the special word early.
Okay, listen. Hey, you know what? Thank you so much
No,
for coming
thank
and doing
you.
this with me today.
Thank
I
you.
know. So if you, I think we could probably put Kaye's link
Okay.
at the bottom of where you could click on and know where her business is if you are interested in
That'd be
going
great.
to see
Thank you.
her. And then
Yeah.
also the photo to fabric link will be on there
Okay.
as well for Cindy's class. It
Good.
starts in May. It's a 5-day class, but
It
it's
is
fantastic.
so worth it.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Veronica.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me, Kaye. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Now you're unmuted.
Hi, everyone. I am back. Was that not a great show today? I just love those two. And that art to photo, or photo to fabric is just phenomenal. It's just amazing how you can't tell which is the picture and which is the fabric. I love it. So I do, remind you that you can sign up for Cindy's classes, and you can also sign up for our block of the month on Wander Lane. So don't forget that part. And for the drawing today, or before we even get into the drawing, we should ask, is there any questions?
Let me see. Great show, not so far.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you have any questions and we don't get them answered, you know where to find us. All right. So for our word today, you're going to type in art, capital A-R-T. So that is our word. So start typing it in. Remember, you only have to do it once. And we'll see who wins that $50 gift card. I really enjoyed that show today. It's so down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
And you are our family. Anybody that walks through the door, you are our family. We're always glad to see you.
Okay, looks like we have 50 some.
Oh,
53.
cool. 53. All right. Should we start, or should we give them a couple of more minutes?
I'm gonna give just 'cause
Okay.
there's almost
Mhm.
70 people in.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay, 56,
Mhm.
56. Come on. And no misspellings, please.
Yeah. ART. Make sure you get ART typed in. I know autocorrect will sometimes change it, but.
Oh, Matilda.
Mhm.
Okay, 61.
Okay,
There's
all right.
71. I'm gonna give them
Woohoo.
a last second, and I'm gonna go.
Okay, one more
Just a
second.
minute.
Type it in.
Okay, 63.
Mhm.
Are we ready, Barbie? you
Yes,
think?
let's go. Let's
Okay.
do it. It's so fun to see everybody's names pop up there.
Who's it gonna be?
Good. Slowing down.
Oh,
Peggy Woosner. Yay. She lives in my hometown. That's so cool. Congratulations, Peggy. So we'll see you at the next Thumbs Up Thursday. I give you a preview of what it's going to be about, but we fly by the seat of our pants, so we'll let you know.
like this was someone's first time in the live.
Oh,
Thank you.
well, cool. I'm glad you made it on here live. Cool.
Alrighty.
All right. So I guess I will see you next Thursday. And I hope you all get signed up for these wonderful classes that we have listed in our book for this quarter. We've all worked very hard to come up with great ideas for you. So we'll see you when you come in the store. Bye.